Welcome back. I want to talk today about prayer and fasting. In Matthew chapter 17, we read of the story of a father who brought his son to the disciples. The boy suffered from epilepsy. And obviously the disciples, they tried to pray, but nothing happened. So he went further and took the boy to Jesus. And Jesus made this interesting statement in verse 21. He said, "This kind does not go out." In other words, this demon will not leave except by prayer and fasting. Now we know that prayer is talking to God. We know it's bringing our requests, our supplications. We're crying out to God. We know the prayer part. But fasting is different. And fasting is not manipulating God. Fasting is not trying to coerce God into doing what we really want Him to do. On the contrary, fasting is very simply putting ourselves in humility, ourselves in a place of brokenness, ourselves in a place of submission to the plans and the purposes of God. You know, the fact is that I'm sure you've experienced it. When you're very busy and you don't have time to eat and you don't have time for lunch or whatever it is, the day is just full. At the end of the day, you may think, gosh, I haven't eaten. I'm hungry. But if you decide tonight that you're going to pray and fast tomorrow, I guarantee you, you'll get up in the morning and you'll be hungry. By mid-morning, you'll be starving. Why? It's just simply the fact, the conscious determination that you are bringing your body, your senses into the submission and subjection to the plan and the purpose of God. That's the purpose of fasting. It's to, if I can say, to suppress, to submit your body to the place where you can hear the voice of the Spirit and pray effectively. That's why Jesus said to the disciples that when I'm with you, he said this in Matthew 9, and I'm with you, you don't need to fast, but the time will come when you will have to fast. When I'm with you, you can hear what I'm saying. It's clear what I want to do, what I want to accomplish, and we can work together. But when I'm gone, you're going to have to fast to keep your body under control and submission and humility so that when you pray, you know the will of God in the situation. Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, he says, when I fight, I don't fight as someone who beats the air, but I discipline my body and bring it into subjection. Fasting is powerful. And when we all come together as a church, as a body of people, and we are in submission, our bodies are fasted, God can move in powerful, dynamic, supernatural ways. We need to walk and live a life of prayer and fasting. I challenge you. I can encourage you. Go for it. God bless you.